he doesn't have the spoon to consume the medicine. Well, it's the 22nd of July, 2024. Welcome to Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. My name is Johnnie Hughes, and it's always a pleasure to come your way with a very, very special thing that we call Sunrise here on your radio. And very soon we'll be checking out what's going to happen by way of weather. The Transport Operators Association of Ghana have also sent a message that barring any last-minute changes, there will be a 15% increment on how much you pay for transport fares. Ghana is interesting, and guess what? Did the national amputee team or Paralympic team really travel to Norway, and all of them escaped so that the coach would collapse and die? Or it was not the team after all? Did we learn from the Australia visa scandal? Well. And all these dreams, dreaming. The Ghana we did. That's when you think one issue is going away, another one is coming up. The groove back home, and if you want to know, this is Basemuni. I got the music in my soul, gotta let it show. This is what I'm feeling. I'm moving on, put the groove back home. Miami Jen Chakyo, I do get Nimoko yecho fashie bawale. No one on it, you no. Miami Jen Chakyo, I do get Nimoko yecho fashie bawale. No one on it, you no. Must it be another hustle? Time is up to lift the muscle. Must it be another hater? Hating on who making paper. Rah! And the music hotter than the lava. I didn't write the song for love. Aniyo kwebo moniyo na no chalete. Ojin born into yo nyanka yepe. Oni menise, cause I did jikeche. The name is thematic, not much in my heat. So if your life's looking dark like you just gone blind, just take it easy like Bulls and drum. Good morning, Helen. How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Hughes. I'm doing fantastic. In the words of Felicity Appiah-Ampofo, I'm doing better today than I was yesterday.
I see, and she's right, the woman on the line now. Felicity, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Johnny. I am better today than yesterday.
Now, tell me, we see the clouds, but we don't see the rains. What's going on?
Yes, good morning to our dear listeners and viewers. For the month that we are in, July into August, this is the type of weather we anticipated for the southern sector, inclusive the coastal strip. I have it cloudy in the morning with a light rain or drizzle. Temperatures will be a bit cold. Then in the afternoon, we expect the sun to come in briefly to warm up the air. Then later, we have the cold winds coming in again. So for today, that's the conditions that we are anticipating to prevail over the entire country. This morning, we still expect some light rain or drizzle for the coastal strip. And then there's some thunderstorms with rain over the northern sector. Temperatures will still be on the mild side, 29 for the coastal strip, 30, 31 for the middle sector, 31, 32 for the northern sector. Rain is still in the forecast. And then for the Bishop's the Water Lake, they are having misty and foggy conditions with poor visibilities. So they need to be careful on the Water Lake. By mid-morning, visibilities will improve, and then they can go ahead and do their activities. But then late afternoon, localized rain and thundercloud formation is anticipated around the Kwame Dam. So those into the Sika area into Sunday, so they have to watch out. We will be updating them with our marine forecast. But those of us over the sea, the state of the sea is expected to be rough, so they have to do their navigations with caution.
Thank you so much, Felicity. We are grateful, eternally grateful for the update.
Thank you, too.
And that's our weather woman right there, Felicity Appiah-Ampofo with the Ghana Meteorological Agency, bringing us to 6:31 here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.3 newspaper. You do not have Ghana's favorite newspaper?
How is that?
It is a travesty in history.
Hey.
Jesus Christ of Jerusalem.
One mamia is holding the paper.
Yes, you have to call the paper for them to bring us a
Mamma
copy
mia.
of the paper. If not, we'll treat it.
See the way Helen is beaming with smiles. She's happy.
If not,
Good morning.
If not, we shall treat it as the what do you call it? The Paralympic team that got missing.
It's a matter.
Charlie.
But
Charlie, the country hot for everybody.
Samsudeen says the people they don't know them. They don't be.
Yeah, there are rebuttals coming
How do
through.
you have your own signature, your own document? You put it somewhere. Someone manages to pick the letterhead, forges your signature, and then boggers with it.
Charlie,
Yes,
it is going to be collective Japan.
So, is it the suggestion that these are able-bodied people cosplaying as
No,
persons,
no.
or these are actually persons living with disabilities who have?
This looks like the Australian visa scandal. Part 2.
No, but the
I
picture, no.
see.
Is it? Listen to the question
No,
Helen is asking. The picture we are seeing.
So the picture we saw yesterday, I asked one of the guys in my church who knows a team member.
Okay.
Says, oh, they are all here.
They are all
The
where?
people we saw in the picture.
They are all in this country.
Yes, the team, they are here. They have not gone anywhere.
They are in Ghana's motherland.
Yes, so this is Australian visa scandal part 2. If what he says is true, then that's what it is.
I see.
Australian visa scandal part 2. Yeah. Because we didn't learn anything from the first one. We didn't punish anybody for it. We only reassigned the people.
So the names do not match the picture that we saw.
Yes, sir.
That's terrible. And then you have people who have legitimate business doing.
but
getting
also the
denied.
publisher.
But in the
person who did the
Australian visa scandal matter, people were paraded as journalists. And then when they ask, so this camera, what does it do? They say, I don't know. I have no idea. That's where they got them.
No, but you see, in that instance, there was a tournament. There was an actual tournament.
Right.
So if
There is also another tournament in this instance.
so, what are the team members doing?
They
again?
didn't go to register. The people who went, they didn't even register. As soon as they got there, they vanished.
No, but you should have left Ghana in the name of the tournament.
Fantastic.
Right? And that should have been a team duly composed and constituted by the coach and all
Yes,
of that.
that's right.
Now, according to your source, the people we saw in the photo,
They are not the people.
they are in this country.
In fact, the Paralympic Committee chairman has also come out to say that these are not my people. The people you are talking about,
and he's also in Ghana here with us.
Yes.
So it means that the team supposedly
You are putting two
are
and
not
two together.
No, it's a shadow team. It's a shadow team.
That's why I'm asking that. Are these people who are there, are they actually able-bodied persons?
You have to show.
Anyway,
Yes,
this
yes.
is
So
the second miracle I'm seeing. The first one was when an RTU player, was it RTU, scored a goal somewhere
and
in
they
the
showed us a
Volta
House of
region.
Oak shirt.
But he was sleeping in Tamale at the time the goal was scored.
Ghana, my happy home. Welcome to the land of possibilities. It is possible. It is possible.
Somebody says if you have 2 Ghana data, you can't be sad in this country.
But come to speak of it, data is expensive. It will humble you. The cost of data will humble you.
the cost of data.
It will humble you.
I
Hey,
beg you. I didn't say that for you to attack us slow. So
Oh, no, nobody's
let's move on.
attacking. We're just, because everybody feels the pinch.
That's right.
Don't we all?
That's
We all
right.
feel the pinch. I don't know why. And, I've been monitoring the conversation on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like X, for example.
Yeah.
People are now making a comparative analysis. Ghanaians living out there.
Yes.
They say this is how much I buy maybe 5 gig, 10 gig, 20 gig for. This is how long it lasts. All right. And this is how much I pay for it. And if I do the conversion, this is how much it costs in Ghanaian cedis.
Yes.
Right? Even in other African countries. And then down here, people are making a comparison of the telcos or MNOs.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, this one doesn't give us this much for this amount.
Yeah.
This one gives us this much for this amount, but it vanishes in seconds. So you get the value. You get the figure on your phone, but the value is not the same.
Helen read something that showed that Ghana has, one of the cheapest regimes, tariff data.
I'm trying to recall. There was
in the
something like
region.
that said that we were doing all right in terms of are data prices. But as Johnny was saying, the conversation on X this weekend was centered a lot around data. So for a particular network, they said for 1 terabyte, what you would pay for in Nigeria is 390 cedis. For that same 1 terabyte on that same network in Ghana, you pay over 3,300. So kind of putting those figures
big boys.
next to each other, the data costs are just impossible.
You are big boys.
We die trying to buy data.
Oh, Charlie.
No, but you know the one they'll tell you that pay 5 Ghana for this amount of data. And for this period of time, you pay the 5 Ghana. No, because those ones are presented as cheap.
That's
Yeah.
why cheaper options.
Cheaper options. You pay, you subscribe to that one, and the thing runs like water.
Yeah, no, no.
So quickly.
It starts. So those ones, it starts very fast, so that it wins your confidence. And then in the middle, when you actually need it, it slows down.
And then you have no option.
Then when towards the end, then it comes back again. That time, then your money finished. So you like the service, then you go back again. You use Ajana 1, Ajana 2.
I'm with you.
It's called fast connection.
I see.
Anyway, let's get to the papers. The New Independent newspaper this morning says massive reshuffle to hit government PROs. Oh, we're reshuffling PROs. I see. Dr. Bawumia has been appointed to lead Ghana. Bupewura declares, that's Abu Jinapur's father. Mahama criticizes government's handling of banking sector cleanup. Also, Dr. Duchum to lead AU's education reforms team. Obasanjo says so. Eastern Nzima Council gets new Oman Hin. On the front page of the Supreme newspaper, it says Abu Jinapur exposes NDC land grabbing syndicate. And speaking of which, has been banned from entering Gonja land. Court exposes Zebulon Okudjeto's goof in legal process to seize Nene Okumo's vehicle. Gender Ministry professionalizing social work practice, and BOST continues positive growth trajectory as it posts sterling financial performance in 3 years. Ghana increases export of petroleum products to neighboring countries, and Eastern Nzima Traditional Council, they get new Oman Hin. Sixtus, what do you have?
You see that qualification, government PRO.
Yes.
Let's come back to it. The custodian newspaper, EC promises free and fair elections. Helen agrees.
I agree with the promise, or I agree with what part do I agree with?
Badia's
We'll move on.
Arab Africa Financial Consortium to promote continent development. Akufo-Addo to present 320 housing units to police. University of Local Governance and Development receives presidential approval to start soon. Wow. Bawumia's proposed tax reforms best for Ghana, and this is by a certain Dr. Frank Bano. On the front page of the Republic Press newspaper 7, the Republic, NDC rejects IEA debate, accuses think tank of bias. Brian Champong stands up for SDA as he advocates for special voting. And Badia launches Arab Africa Financial Consortium to boost continent's development. Police service assures minority of support ahead of BOG protest. I think it's governor's protest, not BOG protest. Yoko, Korean embassy strengthen ties to combat economic and organized crime. Scandal rocks Ghana's Paralympic team. That is it for the
Helen
Republic Press.
Right.
All right, let's get into the Daily Statesman right about now. Ochihene advocates action against irresponsible parents. Gender Ministry partners UNICEF WFP to professionalize social work. Natoshi honored for promoting interfaith unity. Local Governance University gets green light, and Arab Africa Financial Consortium to propel continent's development. A few more on the front page of the Daily Statesman. 320 police housing units to be commissioned tomorrow. Bawumia's tax vision gets more support. I've also got the New Publisher newspaper. The front page has this to say: NPA expands petroleum exports to Senegal and Gambia. Winneba is ready for ECOWAS. And you've got a really nice picture here of Honorable Afenyo Markin. Ibrahim Mahama donates 20 vehicles to Liberia. And economists laud Bawumia's tax system proposal. And that's all I've got on the two papers.
Pick your choose. What
Well,
should we
Sixtus, you're very intrigued.
excited about the PR?
Yes, the Paralympic story, and it's captured here, I see, in the Republic Press. So
No.
let's take a look at that, because it might provide us some more clarity.
About this whole story.
Okay, let's read the story.
Scandal rocks Ghana's Paralympic team. Now, a shocking scandal has erupted involving a group of individuals, Sixtus, listen up, claiming to be Ghana's Paralympic team who absconded in Norway after being accused of impersonation. According to a letter from National Security Minister Albert Skandapa, 9 members of the group are currently on the run, while one member, Nana Entry, has been arrested. Tragically, the coach of the group, so we know our coach is here. They have their coach. That they send them. So the coach of the group, which is quite sad, he's passed away.
Yeah, may he rest in peace.
Because he got, we were told in that statement that he was fainting continuously, back to back to
He
back.
died wrongfully. Out
And
of shock, maybe.
Was maybe out of shock
He saw
after
that,
being
he
caught.
said, guys, we have not even registered. Where are you going?
And then he got admitted to hospital. Sadly, he didn't make it. Now, the group had obtained visas from the Norwegian embassy in Accra to participate in a specific marathon. I can't pronounce it. Bergen. Yes, exactly. It's FJORDKRAFT.
He says what?
FJORD. Yes, Bergen. It is happening. A marathon happening in Oslo. So.
Are you for me?
But failed to register for the competition. An investigation revealed that the group forged documents, right? Including a letter purportedly signed by the president of the Ghana Paralympic Committee, Samson Dean. Samson Dean has, however, denied any involvement in this scandal, stating that his signature was forged. He says he has reported the matter to the Ghana Police Service, and 3 persons so far have been suspended indefinitely on the back
Suspended
of...
from what?
Or says 3 persons suspended indefinitely. I'm
They have
guessing
been
persons
suspended or arrested?
who
Because
it says
this-
here suspended.
If this is what it is fraud.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, that
from what?
we actually did not learn from the Australian visa scandal matter, because we just reassigned people, right? If we suspend them in 60 seconds from what, and then we bring them back after how many weeks, months,
And in
days?
fact, this story cites that it says this is not the first time, Johnny, as you've been telling us, Ghana's sports authorities have faced controversy. In 2018, the country was embroiled in the Australia visa scandal during the Commonwealth Games, where several Ghanaian athletes and officials were denied visas to enter Australia due to concerns about their identities as well as their intentions. Now, with the Norway scandal, many are calling for heads to roll at the sports ministry. This is a clear case of negligence and incompetence, said one critic. How could this have been allowed to happen? The sports ministry is yet to comment on the matter, but sources close to the ministry say that investigations are underway.
See,
that last statement sounds very fun. And familiar. Investigations are
underway.
It's from a template, huh?
That investigations are underway. It's a stopgap measure.
This, and to look at it seriously, the sports ministry, the National Sports Authority, the Paralympic Association, in fact, everybody should start talking and explaining themselves now.
Yes.
I mean, it's not funny.
And if you know something, come out with it fast, because
fast,
the reputational damage
before you
is
even
ridiculous.
obtain a visa, it should have come with some authority note from the
cover
ministry,
letter
a
or
cover letter
something,
from the ministry, from the sports authority. Now, Samson Dean has come out to say that I don't know
these people.
Sports ministry. So who gave them the cover letter? How are they able to convince the mission that there's this national assignment?
Yeah.
Because you'd have to present a certain identification to show that indeed you are a sportsman or woman, that you are going into that country for 1 or 2 this or that tournament,
right,
and you are staying for this period of time. You are supposed to return by this time of next month or this time. So what happened to all these questions? No interviews granted?
It's the work of the devil. I think that ends it, right?
Your people are waiting for you under our stream. Everybody's asking. Johnny's Bite.
Yeah, we did for you. Today we are